This episode we have two very important goals. Cat Girl President and security. Now, one of those is more important than the other, and I'm going to let you decide which one that it is. Last episode, I completely forgot this. Went straight over my head. We went out with Chad Chadson, and we went in the bang bus, and we got ourselves a mutasyringe for cats. We have a mutagenic injector filled with mechanites and cat DNA. And what was one of the goals of this series that I said episodes and episodes ago? To turn Chad Chadson into the furry he was designed to be. So that is what we're going to be doing for the first thing this episode. Turning Chad Chadson safely into a cat girl. So if you'd love to see what an American president who's also a 54-year-old bloke looks like as a cat girl, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. Let's get into things, and let's actually start, because obviously we've got the mutasyringe, right? We've got it. We can do the thing. The antigen does also protect against it. Let's see if I think there might be a way to, like, stop it as well, to, like, completely make it so that's it, no more. We have the adaption cream, which basically makes it so that the mutagens look more normal and they benefit more. We have Halt cream that just stops any sort of transformation at all. And then we have, like, other different things as well. So let's queue up a Halt cream and an adaption cream as well. Get those made. And I think once we've got both of those, then we can give it to Chad Chadson safely. I think the adaption cream is better than the Halt cream, I think. But I don't know if we have to halt it. I don't know. There's a lot of cream-based things that I need to work out. And Kerr has finally been renamed. The fantastic name of Kyle Dodecahedron. Unfortunately, there's not enough letters to completely spell dodecahedron properly. But thank you very much to the person that commented that last episode. And there we are. Kerr is now just Kyle. So the other goal we've got is security. Security. Now, after we faced those Jonic hedgehogs last episode, they went straight inside our base and they wreaked havoc, right? We need to improve our security. And I think the best way for us to do that is go for a very American themed. I'm talking sandbags. I'm talking Brownings here. They're everywhere. Oh my god, I've just noticed it as well. Tanks as well. Tanks. Yes. That was exactly what I wanted to see. Oh my gosh. Chad Chadson, get inside the roadkill. I didn't expect to see that to be finished building at all. Must have happened whilst I was doing the intro. So we have the turret. We can shoot and things. Can we shoot? No, because we need guns. There we go. So we've reloaded it. It reloads kind of like automatically whenever we stop. Okay, we have to stop in order for it to shoot, I think. So just for argument's sake, oh my god, it moves as well. Oh, look at it. Woo! So if you just shoot these toxic waste packs by any chance, do the very American thing of disposing of our waste. Okay, so that's a very, very long shoot time. Very, very long. It does a decent amount of damage. I think I'm going to turn auto shooting on, honestly, just to see what happens. We can't shoot whilst it's moving, so it's the kind of thing that we'd reload, put in a position, and then go from there, I think. Now, it does unfortunately use steel as a ammunition. I think it's only 5 steel per shot, which is still quite a lot of steel. One of these things that we're probably not going to be able to use too much of. So just have the one for the time being, I'm quite happy with. Until we have deep drilling or anything, there's no point buying anymore. Okay, so I've planned out some sandbags on each side as well. It's not too much, but I can't afford to make any turrets at the moment or anything. All of the turrets within the security stuff are really cool. We have miniguns, grenade launchers, Brownings, M60s. All of them require a absolute load of steel. So unfortunately, we're just going to kind of look at them nicely and see how good they look, but not actually make them for the time being. When a shuttle crash has landed nearby, I wonder if we have some lovely volunteers to join us. Well, we have the shuttle crash, obviously. A few dead bodies, very nice. And Oleg Chili Madden. Another pretty American name here. What are you? You are an ash feather. Scarless, metabolism, nonescent, ageless, Aurum thirst. You have a thirst for whatever Aurum is. Nice. Don't know what that means. Strong animals, great medical, strong social, technophobe, composed, delicate, kind, and wimp. Animal, god. Do I have a need for someone called Oleg Chili Madden? I think I do. You know, I think we do have a use for Oleg Chili Madden. It's just a great name. I think it'd be nice to have Chili around the colony. Mavis is over here. She's wandering off. I'm not actually... 9 mining. Oh, I'm stealing you. I think having Chili around the colony will actually be very nice. We can have him on animals and take Dr. Jew off animals and off researching and make him become a full-time drug producer. Nothing better than our weeb Dr. Jew actually living up to the name of being Dr. Jew and producing things, you know? Let's go up here. Let's rescue these people. Definitely going to be arresting Mavis and going from there. Oh, and it turns out Mavis is a very large person and Robert has just decided to have beef with them. Robert's gone down straight away. Holy moly. Robert! There's another pirate fee demand down there, which I don't have any idea what that's about. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Mavis has gone berserk. Coca-Cola, get up here and deal with this large creature. Pirate fee demand, though. Lobster, the chief of the Covenant of Krager, contacts you on the comms console. Based on your proximity, they want 5,000 silver. They're extorting us. No, we're not giving you all that money. Stop extorting us. Oh. 18 raiders, the mother-in-law of Donny T. Not ideal, but these are just tribals. Now, I have crafted all of the weapons for our non-lethal capturing loadouts. However, we are having a bit of an issue at the moment where I haven't got around to that yet. We have built our defenses, though, so we look at the positives. We're going to let Mavis do her thing, and Coke and Robert can just, like, I don't know, exist. Everyone else needs to get down here and come and help. And unfortunately, they're coming to us right at the heart of our operation, setting fire to all of our drugs. Oh, I love those drugs. They are starting their attack. They're kind of like going around the fields, destroying our Agrahans and moving towards our defenses here. To be fair, this should be pretty easy, actually. I'm not going to lie. Alamo's got his rifle. We've got defenses. As long as we start shooting them, we should be okay. Okay, so another thing I've accidentally worked out is people can't actually see over these cloth sandbags. They're sandbag walls. You're right, okay. I can see why they can't see over them again. So because of my inability to read, we're actually not having a good time here. Typical. I've set everyone to go search and destroy now as well. At the end of the day, these are just tribals, and we have Coca-Cola wearing a forklift. This should be absolutely fine, and they are now fleeing. We've lost a few clean sleepers, which is kind of not ideal. But you know what? Other than that, easy peasy. If we inadvertently chase down these innocent people and they accidentally fall over, we'll capture as many as we can. And with all that going on, Mavis is still here at the top of the map. She is a deteriorating Titan as well, which is very, very exciting. She's completely deathless, so I'm going to let her bleed out for 17 hours up here, take her dead body, and just look after it. And items have arrived from Hurrah as well. 1,000 steel. Very, very nice. So we've got ourselves a nice full prison all of a sudden. That is what we like to see. I think once everybody has been brought into the prison and we've got them all kept alive, I'll go through them and see if any of them are any good. Also, as we managed to stabilize, only 2 of them did survive. 2 of them unfortunately died, so I'd say there's a 50% survival rate. Not too bad. We have Oko Flamingo here, unwaveringly loyal. Not sure what we're going to do about you, but we'll address that down the line. And Noro. Noro is a 39-year-old baseliner with an 8 double passion in mining. Very, very nice. You will make a fantastic addition to our outposts. And whilst we were beefing with all of those fantastic tribals, the caravan has arrived at the Dong. I sent Donny T on a little trading expedition. His expertise, might I say. In order for us to totally transform Chad Chadson into a cat, we need the adaptation cream. The only way to do that is with medicine. So I sent him out to go grab us some medicine so we can actually do it properly. Do I also need anything else? I don't think so at the moment. So I'm going to sell them some jade and stuff, and I'm going to head back fairly quickly so we can get on with it ASAP. And the caravan has arrived back at... Oh! Welcome back, Kyle. Time for the time of our life. Get in the bang bus, drive it back home, and let's get Chad Chadson turned into a cat girl. Perfect. So Donny T is crafting us up the adaptation cream. Perfect. Nothing better than crafting up some cream to give to your friends. So that gives us 3 cream. Very nice. 3 cream. So basically, all this does is restore manipulation and stuff like that, depending on how they badly or well they've adapted to whatever we give them. So, Chad Chadson. Let's see how this goes then. So we have the muta syringe there for the cat. Inject the muta syringe for cat. What's gonna happen? Okay, so he's taken the muta syringe. Cat morph. Changing. This person has mechanites in their blood that are slowly mutating them into a cat morph. Keep an eye on them, as leaving the mechanites unattended could lead them to becoming far more feline than human. Okay, so they take that, and then I assume we give them the Hulk cream that we've got sitting in here. It has a chance to halt its progression, so it might not. Shit. Okay, we wait for Chad Chadson to get as many mutations as we want, and then when it gets too late, we then give him the Halt cream. Halt cream. Okay, I don't know how to give him the Halt cream. Okay. If we just make a stockpile in here, so it's right next to where he is, then that should be okay. So an update on Chad Chadson turning into a cat. It's going quite well. So far, light fur on the torso. Nice and hairy. And a flexible spine, which is actually very nice. Chad Chadson's back hurts a bit. Nothing too bad. So all we want, really, ideally, in a real ideal world, is just Chad Chadson gets a tail and grows back a nose, okay? And then I'll be happy, alright? That is as far as the cat person changing needs to go. At the moment, we have a long way to go still. So this is going to be very exciting. And I think it's time, once again, we build ourselves another mule. Another grand mule to take us on some more journeys. A quest has popped up on the world for a steel mining site. Yeah, 1,000 steel. Massive. Absolutely huge. Gives us an opportunity to whip out the non-lethal weapons and do a little bit of capturing. And to get us 1,000 steel. So I'm going to queue up another mule just like that. And get on with that and see if we can go do something with it. And there is the brand new mule has been built. So exciting, so fantastic. Let's ram that full of chem fuel and let's get on our way. Okay, so I've moved all of our stun weapons into a specific place over here. So let's grab our fighting force. I think obviously Coke has got to be one of them. He's super quick, got all the skills. He's obviously got a forklift on his back as well. What's your preferred activity? Well, yours is going to be capturing the natives. And I feel like it's only fair as well to bring big old Donny T as well. Another favourite for capturing natives. So, let's grab yourselves a dart gun each, obviously. The two of the dart gun will both have a stun baton as well. We now have two fantastic colonists able to stun people and do all those things non-violently, which is always lovely. Once we upgrade the vehicle to get a bigger one, we will obviously be able to take more people with us. We have got the means for one more person with us, but for the time being, it's just Coke and Donny T. So I think we're going to take them easy this time. We're going to go to this steel mining site here that has got slightly less steel, but has 3 less people in it, so slightly less high risk. And there we are, all the hydroponics rooms have been completely finished. Now, obviously, there's no hydroponics in them yet. We barely have enough time to maintain a chem fuel power plant. The resource console barely gets used as well. I wish there was a way for us to reduce the amount of jobs we had, or just make them go quicker, you know? It might even be worthwhile having Microsoft, instead of using the biofuel refinery to get more chem fuel, we actually just sit her on the chem fuel power plant. It would probably be easier, and we could probably access more chem fuel that way, I reckon. A caravan has arrived at the steel work site. What are we dealing with? Some tribal people. Okay, this is the perfect test for our new setup. Let's get the guys out of the car and hope that they can, like, deal with this, kind of. You kind of want to hope that the forklifts carry in this situation, but... So the first one has been hit with the anesthetic rifle, and yeah, sedative is already kicking in. Ideally, we don't overdose them on sedatives. I feel like that's definitely not a good idea. Can we please run? Run, please? Guys? Guys? Run! Okay, Coke has unfortunately gone down here. Knocked out for 2 hours. This maybe has not gone as well as I'd expected. Donny T! Put down that bloody lasso. I gotta ban people from having lassos. I've got to. People should not be allowed lassos. Banned equipment. They're just not good. They're just too good. So I guess we just have to bait them round over and over again until they all fall down. Basically, that's all we have to do here. And marriage is on. All the while we're doing this, marriage is on. Oh my god, I can't even concentrate on that right now. Donny T, please. There we go, and the area is now safe, and we can reform the caravan on the map. Coke is just knocked down, so we don't need to worry about him. Let's go and check out the steel that we've got so we can bring it home and go from there. But the marriage is on between Kyle, dodecahedron, and Microsoft, the two brain-damaged friends. Kyle got kidnapped and has returned, and they're just so madly in love now. You love to see it. There goes, we can manage to capture ourselves 4 fantastic people. Oh my god, this is perfect. We can take all the loot as well, which is really nice. The 926 steel. We've got ourselves more prisoners that we can teach them about the American ways responsibly and send them out to the outposts. Huge. Absolutely humongous. Let's bring them home and go from there. Perfect. So with that in mind, we probably need to now expand the prison once again. Thankfully, it's going to be pretty easy and fairly cheap to do that, which is always lovely. We've had a lovely trader come along the Brown community experiences, and we are buying ourselves some new training, some components, but most importantly, we are purchasing ourselves some more muta syringes for Arctic Wolf and Labrador Retriever. Muta syringes. We're turning Chad Chazin into a cat girl. I forgot that we were turning Chad Chazin into a cat girl. Oh my god, are you okay? Oh shit. You're still changing into a catamorph, which is at 78%. You've got fur on your torso, your arms. You've got fur on your legs as well. But it's also making you walk faster. Your right hands are becoming clawed. What percentage are you at? You're only 31% feline. I feel like cat girl should be around 75% human and 25% cat girl. But we're going to go for a 60-40 split. Bearing in mind that Emma is 54-46%. So this is going to be close. This is going to be very close. And there it is. Deep drilling. Oh my god. I've had Robert, Dr. Jew, and Kyle locked in this room with absolutely nothing but rice as their only form of food. Just so we could get deep drilling. Oh my god. It's been so long. It's been so long. Holy moly. But we're nearly there. Nearly there. Deep drilling will allow us to do just everything. Once we get deep drilling, I'm going to start hiring workers from the Empire to help us do our bidding. You know what? Whilst I'm thinking about that, I don't actually know what they're good at. Can I please hire some workers real quick just so I can see what they're like? Because they might be good at, like, a lot of different things. Let's get just, like, one Imperial Laborer for just, like, one day. I just want to see what they're like. I want to see what their stats are like. If it's just random or is it, like, a set amount. Okay, there is Spartak Lucer Olsen. Holy moly. Jesus. 11 critical passion in construction, 8 in mining, 10 in plants, 11 in animals, 9 in medical. What? That's ridiculous. And bearing in mind, this cost us 30 silver for this. Whilst I can't do anything with them, that's 30 silver. They'll just disappear at the end of the day. Christ. Okay, so I assume that means the stats are randomized. Totally out of curiosity, can I get any more? No. So what I have is I initialize a contract with them. And then, once the contract is up, I can do another contract, okay? So what I get is totally random, I assume. And that is that. But that's perfect, nonetheless. I can take Dr. Jew off animals for the time being and put him on something way more important, which is drugs, obviously, whilst Loser is here. That's super handy. I mean, Loser doesn't look very happy to be a hired worker from the Empire, but that's ridiculously helpful. Because I don't have to care about this person. Loser is, as they say on the tin, Loser. Loser made polite conversation with Zebo. Zebo is a red panda. Yes, yeah, a polite conversation about what? Bamboos? You know, something exciting like that? What? But yeah, that's very nice. Very handy to know as well, because, I mean, we could just... Oh, that's so good. Obviously, we could just, like, capture them all as well. We could just get loads of workers from the Empire, put them in a room, capture them all, and then just become enemies with the Empire. The resources we could gain is unbelievable. Okay, so we have arrived back with the boys. Coke and Donnie T have returned, but all the prisoners are escaping immediately because, funnily enough, they've all just been in the back of this pickup, and Coke and Donnie T were in the front seats not knowing what's going on, and they're all escaping. We probably have time to grab 1 or 2 of these people. Lux McGullow is unwaveringly loyal. We're not going to have you. Bosk is okay. Darklight is unwaveringly loyal. So we only grabbed this one person anyway. Okay, so this wasn't actually the end of the world. Donnie T needs to run around the back of the pickup truck and grab Bosk, the 9 mining. Oh my gosh. Donnie T! Thank you. Okay, not the end of the world, alright? Not the end of the world at all. Could have been worse. I'm quite happy that we managed to get at least 1 of those people. So that's okay with me. So Bosk, the only one that we've managed to keep here, is a Neanderthal that is got 6 in melee, 11 in construction, 9 in mining, and 8 in animals, but is also a blade whisperer. Very, very cool. However, you're going to be converted and recruited, obviously. And as we check on Chad Chadson, I have unfortunately forgotten to check in on him again. They are now 59% human and 41% feline. I'd say that's good territory for catgirlism, I'm not gonna lie. With the purple makeup and everything as well, it's pretty cool. You are mutated as well, which means you are very happy, which is nice to see. You have fur all over your neck, fur on your arms and everything. Your legs are readjusting at the moment, and you have padded feline hands. I think that'll do. That'll do, I think, Chad Chadson. So, do we take the adaptation cream first or the Hulk cream? Let's take the adaptation cream first. We can't. Okay. Let's take the Hulk cream. We can't. Why can we not take the Hulk cream? Okay, yes we can. So we have to Hulk cream. We have to Hulk cream everything individually. Oh no. Oh no. So we adapt things individually. We can't just stop it. Surely there's a way to just stop turning into it. It must be the antigen. It must be the antigen. Must be. Please, go rest so we can give you some antigen. I think that's what we have to do. I think. Otherwise, this is not good. If I've just accidentally completely turned Chad Chadson into a cat, then this is bad. Administering antigen. It's been administered. Antigen effective. So it completely halts it. Right. So I was completely wrong, and all this Hulk cream does and everything is do individual bits. So, like, if you wanted to change their legs, you could just stop it, like, at certain points. Okay, so we now have a Catgirl president. That's done. We've done it. I'm going to very nicely ask you to take your clothes off, Chad, just so I can see what you look like. There you go. So there's Chad Chadson in the nudie, and, yeah, he looks just exactly the same as normal, but has got furry arms and legs. We've done it. We've completed an objective for the episode. We've turned the president into a cat girl. We have done it, all right? We have completely done it. Oh, dear. This is not representative of the American presidential system at all, I promise. Otherwise, I think we can call this episode here. We've done it. We've completed the main goal of one of the big goals of this series, in fact, to turn the cat president into a cat girl. Kind of. Obviously, he's a 54-year-old man, not a girl, but we go from there. Otherwise, security, I'm not going to be ticking off. We can't, unfortunately, afford to build any security yet. But with deep drills being researched, it's not going to be long now. I think the plan will be to pick up another maybe 1 or 2 prisoners that we have in here. Ideally, someone that's good at social and one that's good at mining as well to help out with the deep drills. Maybe not. Maybe I will. Depends how I'm feeling. Other than that, it has been a fantastic episode. The outposts have been going well. Research has been going well. And obviously, we now have a cat girl. And it's nice to know that I know what I'm doing with the porn morpher stuff as well. Might do some more experimentation on the prisoners to see really how to do it. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, or are excited to see whether or not we can turn anyone else into a cat person or a dog person, because we can turn someone into a Labrador now, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.